to arrive to breakfast, lunch sooner, and then we can leave sooner as well. Anyhow, let's continue now with what we are here for. And I am not sure if it is cooking, but that's fine. I'll do this. Thank you very much. And I would like to welcome Adel Smejkova, the President of East and Czech Republic, to welcome us to this National Assembly.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. Can you hear me? No. Is it better? Even now? Oh wow. Okay, that's tricky. Okay, now you can hear me well, right? Wonderful. Welcome everyone to Brno. Welcome to National Assembly. It's very great to see you all here, right? I was told that we are a little bit behind the schedule, so I need to keep it short. But I just want to say that this assembly is very special because there are many first times during this assembly that's going to happen. The first thing is that we are meeting after 2 years of COVID for the elective National Assembly. So we are going to elect the new National Board in person. How cool is that, right? Amazing. So I would like to encourage you to be active during the National Assembly, to ask as many questions as possible, and also to enjoy this time that we have together, because the weather is beautiful, Brno is beautiful, it is, right? And we have a wonderful OC that I would like to say a huge thanks to. Yes, you can see them there. Great applause for them, please. So, about the first times, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first National Assembly that is organized by the 3 sections in the city of Brno, right? So, yes, that is also very special. Then we have a very beautiful chairing team. Welcome. We're very happy to have you here. Also, I would like to welcome our partners, both the institutional and commercial. If I'm not wrong, we have our beautiful colleagues from KPMG, from Hopico, from Vodafone, and also from Skychatters. So please, great round of applause for them as well. And before I officially open the National Assembly, I would like to welcome here the representatives of Mandel University to share a couple of words as well. Please.
So welcome here from my side. I'm Michala Menšíková, Erasmus Institutional Coordinator, so not from Erasmus Student Network. But as we are all dependent on you, I'm very happy to see so many young faces here and enthusiastic faces. And I want to thank all the ESN members, and especially you sitting here, for helping us in the first crisis, the COVID crisis, and for helping us now in the second crisis, which is even bigger for us, the Ukrainian crisis. So it's big thanks to all of you, your colleagues, your friends, and I hope that we will keep Erasmus going on, and it's just up to you if we can, because students are the most important part of Erasmus, not the academics or not the staff mobilities. So I hope that you will enjoy another Erasmus events, and we are happy to be here for a while. This is actually my alma mater, so I'm happy to be here again. And this is the alma mater, not only Masaryk University, but economic faculty. So I'm happy to be here, but I'm representing Mendel, and I'm very proud of Mendel ESN, and I hope that you are proud of them as well. And as you see, you are in Brno, 3 big universities gathered together, and this is something special about Brno, and I think you enjoy the atmosphere. This is a student city, and we want to keep it like it. And I have here with me younger colleague, representative of ESN, actually, former ESN representative, and now she's taking care of all our students going abroad. So a word to Teresa.
Thank you. Hello, welcome in Brno. I hope you will love it here as we do. I'm not originally from here, but I fell in love with this city. And I hope you will enjoy this National Assembly, and big thanks to OC. I'm really proud of them, proud of Brno United, because when I was active ESNer, there were some hatred amongst universities, and now they love each other and work each other really, really well. So big applause to the OC and enjoy it.
Thank you. Okay, so to keep it short, I would like to once again welcome you all in the beautiful city of Brno. Thanks to the beautiful OC, thanks. Dobrý 2022.
Perfect. And now I would like to welcome OC representatives, someone who would like to present the
welcome you here in Brno on behalf of the OC, and we are super happy that you arrived here, and we hope that you will enjoy it as much as possible. And I have some important information to tell you in the beginning so that you are aware of everything. So here is the beautiful map of this venue. Since you are here, you found the faculty where all the plenaries and workshops will be happening. Then we have the accommodation. I suppose most of you are already accommodated, but if not, then you can register still outside of this entrance. And then all the breakfasts, lunches, and dinners will be happening in the restaurant Železná Ruže. If you noticed, it takes like 15 minutes to walk there, so please include it in your plans when you're going there so you don't miss anything important here. Here is also the map of this building, so all the plenaries will be happening in this room. However, we have some other rooms for the workshops and sessions that are in the 3rd floor, so you have all the like směrovkaz and stuff, I forgot the name of that. You can find the signs outside, so it's quite easy to find them. As I said, the registrations are happening outside, so if there are still some people coming from your sections, you can tell them that it's happening next to the entrance to the plenary room. Also, if you haven't signed the list of participants, then please do it because it's very important, and you can also do it at the registrations. Apart from that, we have a National Assembly game that you can join with your Vysočkas. You got a list of your team members, so you can find them, and you can find all the info on the website or also on the Instagram account, which is Na Brno Game, I believe. Yes. So there are already some tasks that you can fill. And regarding the program in the evening, we'll have a concert that is in Alterna. It's quite further away, so it starts at 9. We'll send you the meeting point and we'll go there together, so please follow the Telegram. And I was also told to tell you about our beautiful hashtag, so if you're posting something, please use it. Here is the website, so you can scan it and find all the important information there. There are also some cool features, so if you go through it thoroughly, you will find some funky stuff. And here is the Telegram links, so I'll give you a minute to scan it, or you can also find the links on the website. So make sure to join it because we post there all the important information so that you don't miss anything important. And now I would like to invite here our beautiful OC, without whom it wouldn't be possible to organize all this. And yeah, you can approach them, talk to them. If you have any questions, you can ask them. And I would like to thank them for preparing all this and being here with us. So.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for the introduction, and we see you soon, I suppose. Here we go. And before we start, even with any other thing, I would like to introduce you to the rules of the game. At Would behave people, but it's not so strict, and you'll find that actually by following the rules, our whole thing will be more like efficient. So let's do it. The basics. Some of you probably know that stuff, so just zone out if you know it, and if you don't, just listen. Everybody has some rights. There is right to vote. A person with right to vote or delegated vote can vote. There is right to propose, okay, the voting, and the agenda changes. So right to propose the voting is for the people with the right to vote or delegated vote, and it needs to be seconded by 2 people. And the national board members can propose the voting. And right to propose agenda changes, they're approved, nobody is against, so you have the right to propose agenda changes. And right to speak has everybody, which is great. Excuse me. All right, and now we are getting more advanced. We have the hand gestures, right? So who are you is aware of the hand gestures that they exist, just for me to know. All right, cool. I'm also happy that you're listening to me. It's really flattering. Thank you. So the question is with the one open hand, it's kind of like you just did. That if you have a reaction, then you use 2 fingers, possibly these ones, okay? I will not accept any other fingers raised. Then for procedural questions, there's 1 finger, same thing, this one, okay? And then if we want to request the silence, if it's too noisy, especially in the back, if you cannot hear well or something, then it's both hands open like this. Thank you. And then there is the silent agreement. If you agree with something, then you just do this. It's clapping, pretty much, in sign language. All right, here we go. There's no like questions for this presentations, so I hope it's clear. If not, then, well, ask the person next to you. The speakers list. In the presentations where you have seen in the agenda that there is the question round or there is a place for questions, you can raise a hand, and it means that you want to ask a question, or yes, you want to ask a question. Please consider if it is relevant for everybody here, okay, or if you just want to ask that particular person once you're, I don't know, on a coffee break. And yes, there we go. Please always say your name and section. We do know majority of you or some of you, but still for the person who is writing it, dear Zdenda, it is very, very useful, so he can write right away what's your name and section, and we don't need to chase you later on and stuff like that. Okay, so name and section, and if you will not be saying it, I will be interrupting you and saying, please say your name and section. So this is it. Speak clearly. It's really kind of obvious. It's kind of like if you want the meeting to go well, what do? You kind of like speak like efficiently. You speak shortly. You just raise your hand if you want to speak. You don't shout. So just use your brain, people, and that should be fine. And speak when it's your turn, right? Yeah. Okay. There's a bit more, but we are done soon. The code of conduct. The code de bonne conduite. We speak respectfully, non-insulting tone. Please say covered if it's been already said, and don't use covered but. Ha ha ha, pun intended, but. Anyway, try to avoid this, okay? We just want to have you say the covered, okay? If you're not covered, then just proceed with the question. Let's be on time as much as we can, so we can be efficient and productive and everything related to that. Before asking a question, it's really a great suggestion. I've been to many ESN events, and it really helps a lot, especially when the brain functions are going lower and lower with days. It helps to write down the freaking question, because then, let's say you get a turn in like 5 minutes after you had that great, amazing question in mind, and all of a sudden, when I'm gonna be, now you please speak, and you're gonna be like, yes, I had a great question, and it's really helpful to write them down, because yes, let's be real. The brain is not going to get better since now on. Then please respect the code of conduct of ESN International. Hope you are aware. If not, then you can approach us also. It should be available on Wiki, for example, of ESN. So it also includes non-discrimination, no harassment, and no violence of any kind. And the final comments, if you have extra needs, for example, it's too hot in here, or the light is not so good, or you, I don't know, you cannot hear well, it really depends. Just raise your hand. It's better to use a procedural question for it, because we can address it right away, okay? Let's be respectful and be silent when other people speak. Now you're doing it perfectly, and I really appreciate it. Thank you really a lot. It helps me to know that, I don't know, that we are here together listening to the same thing. Let's try to be active and constructive, be on time, and let's enjoy our time together. Okay, it's not only like a statutory meeting, the boring stuff. We are also here because we are volunteers and we love the things that we do, and we do them from the place of love. So let's enjoy it. Enjoy that we are here together. And there is the sum up of a previous slide. So use your finger to generate more light. Be respectful and quiet when others speak. Stay awake by any means. Seriously, I beg you, especially on Saturday and Sunday, just don't. I don't want to call you like out and be like, yo, don't sleep in the corner. So just stay awake. Try to. Let's be on time and have fun. Alright. Now we go to the introduction round. We start from the city, as we were speaking here for quite a while. We are the chairing team, and we are here with Philip, Zdenda, and myself. Philip is the technical chair, so you will probably see him like really focused and looking at the monitor, is because he's taking care of our stream. Alrighty. Then there is Dana, who is writing the everything that is being said here. He's the knowledge keeper of this assembly at the moment. Yeah, and I'm gonna be here entertaining you with my voice and laughs. If it's gonna be too much, just let me know and I'll tone it down. We are this much tall, 5 meters and 27 centimeters, which makes average of that number there. We lived in 7 different countries, and together we have 88 teeth. I received this this proposal yesterday from one of the OC members when I was brainstorming what else to add. And yesterday I wrote a voice like, hey, how many teeth do we have? That was pretty fun. Oh? No. Oh, you have to count them. Okay, yeah, this is why you need to, Anyway, this is us. Just want to make sure that you know us. Feel free to approach us if you have any questions, especially during the coffee breaks or anything. We are here for you. Okay. And now the national board. I hope you know them. Would you like to stand up? I would love for you to stand up and show yourself to the crowd. Oh yes. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yes. Wave to your people, and so your people can also get to know you. Our superstars. Thank you very much. I hope you know their names. They're written there on the slide. We have Adela, Jakub, Lukáš, Lucia, Michaela, Maria, and Adam. I just made it really simple, because people probably know you. Cool. We move on. I always click on my computer, but not here. The audit committee, which is currently not present here in the room, and not even in the ESN Czech Republic, so we just skip this. Skip it. They will get to it. They will start laughing more and more. Feel free to laugh. It helps us to know that it's funny that what we say. And oh, thank you. It makes the whole thing really much more like nice. Then we have national board supporters, and I do have all your names written down. And we have Tete here as the alumni coordinator, right? Then we have Philip. Philip, what do you do there? You do the IT stuff there, right? Server administrator. Yes. Thank you very much. Then we have Petra. Petra. Okay, so Petra is in the OC. Okay. And then we have Phil. Is Phil present here? Okay, he'll come probably later. Then we have Zuzka Molnárova. Yay, the events, right? Yes. Perfect. Then we have Kate. Kate, what do you do there? I'm sorry. I tried my best.
I'm spamming on social media for a living.
Spamming social media for a living. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate the fun. Then Veronika Rojova. Okay, and you what do you do?
I'm begging people to join our calls HR events.
Okay, you're begging people to join the calls and events. Okay, I congratulate you to that position. Alrighty, so this is our national board supporters. Did I not mention somebody? Is somebody here who is a supporter and was not mentioned? Alrighty, let's move on. Also the structure and everything, you probably can find it somewhere. It's all probably on the wiki, which I can imagine. Then we have section representatives. It's the folks who kind of vote this meeting, and I would like you to present yourself, and this is the song from Miriana. Oh, na, what's your name? Or what's my name, I mean, but, so if you can say your name, each of you, and then what are the 1 to 2 emojis that you use the most? At this moment, I don't know, the last week, let's say, so you will not need to go through your history of emojis. Can you lift your hand, the section representatives or the voting device, it doesn't matter, I just need to know how to start. I'll probably go from there. Would you please start? Thank you very much. And please say your name and section, okay? When you, yeah, it would be better. And I will be passing mic to you. Okay, perfect. If you could.
Yeah, it takes some time to connect.
Hey, so I'm Filip from ESN Jalovec, and I used basically only 2 emojis, and it's like either laughing or a crying face.
And excuse me, if you, it was Philip and your surname is, it would be better for us to be writing it down.
Kaučerik.
Kaučerik.
Got it right? Hi guys, my name is Matěj Špernoga. Easy to type, right? ESN Beauty Brno, and the emojis, I think the one laughing, but I hate the one who is only smiling. It's like so sarcastic. Your turn.
Hi, I'm Filip Mikula, ESN Liberec. Well, my most favorite emoji is like with the smiley face, but the whole emoji is upside down, so it's like, yeah. And there's the new one, I think on the iPhone, where he's like sliding and slowly dying, so that's me all the time.
Hi, my name is Noemi Kurialova. I'm from ESN Brno, and my favorite emoji is probably the laughing one, but with the eyes closed.
Hi, my name is Bartoloměj Miller. I am from ESN Vysoký Prague. And I think my favorite emoji is gotta be the one with kind of like smirky, laughing, kind of like to the side face. Yeah, exactly that one. Thank you for the showcase.
Sorry, I have some difficulties to stand up. Hello, my name is Tomáš Sromka. I'm from ESN Pardubice, and my favorite emoji is the monkey hiding eyes. I'm using it a lot.
Hi, my name is Elžbieta Šidlová. I'm from ESN CZU Prague, and I am only a vice president, so she will become our president later. And my favorite emoji is white heart and the smiling emoji with teardrop.
Hello, my name is Richard Dabel. I'm from ICCTU in Prague, and my favorite emojis are that one with the rolling eyes and the vomiting face.
Hello, I'm Zdenek Nevím, and I'm from ESN Vysoký Ostrava, and my favorite smile is just the laughing one.
Hi, I'm Teresa Vondraškova from ESN Prague, and my favorite emoji is also the one which is smiling and is upside down.
Hi, I'm Štefánka Prokopová from ESN UCT Prague, and I believe most emojis in my life are the smiley one with the teardrop and the ape covering eyes.
Hello, I'm Daniela Bartníková from ESN Vysoký advice, and I the most use the monkey with hiding eyes.
Hi, my name is Maria Lukianova. I'm from ESN Ústí, and the emoji that I'm using a lot, it's like a laughing, crying smile. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Zuzana Nilasiova. Just write it somehow, I don't know. And I'm from ESN Zlín. And my favorite emoji is like the one relaxed smile. It's like looking kind of high, but he's cute.
Hi, I'm Teresa Horčicová, born in Brno, and my favorite emoji is the rainbow one.
Okay, USB advice. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, my name is Monika Opelková from ESN UCB Advice, and my favorite emoji is that smiling one with the red cheeks.
Perfect, thank you so much. I think we are all at the moment. So there we go. Thank you all. It was very interesting also to hear what kind of emojis you use, because I only know mine, right? So that's great. Now let's move forward, and also it's a great conversation starter. If you will not know what to talk about, you can like come back to this question with anyone in this room, I suppose. Then we also have international guests. International guests, can you please lift your hand up, just so you know where we sit? Okay, perfect. And we would like you to also say your name when no one is around you. Where you came from, that would be really useful information. And then if you can share a random word that comes to your mind in your language and share its meaning. There is the, yeah. So it can be any word, but please be what do you call it? Non-offensive, yeah, even though we love those words. It can be a conversation starter for the coffee breaks, okay? Perfect, thank you. Go, Kacper.
My name is Kacper. I'm from SW Warsaw, but basically I'm here because I'm in the audit board of ESN Poland, and I represent also the ESN Poland. And regarding the random word, well, we have stowarzyszenie, which is an association in Poland, and this is quite a topic because we will be closing it next week. But I will tell that more about it on my presentation.
How did you call it? Stowarzyszenie?
Stowarzyszenie.
And that means?
Association. The association being registered in the court.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie-Therese, but call me MT, it's just much easier. I'm from Austria, actually from Vienna. My local section is Uni Wien, which I discovered lately has tons of merch from ESN Uni. So why ever, I have a lot of badges from there now. And a random word from German, or let's say Austrian, is what I've been told, schade, which means it's a pity, but we have like one word for it, and all the international students in my country celebrate it like hell because it's so cool for some reason. So yeah, that's me.
Hi, my name is Larissa. I come from Bulgaria, from Sofia University. A random word I would share is paprikaš. It's a really slang word for everything has gone bad. Everything is paprikaš.
Hi, I'm Jeroen. I'm from Luxembourg, from ESN Luxembourg. Yeah, I guess that. And I only know a few words in Luxembourgish because I'm Dutch. But my favorite Luxembourgish word, it's a type of food, and it's called krompelkesje, which is like potato biscuit.
Hello, my name is Alexander. I'm also from ESN Sofia University, representing ESN Bulgaria here with Borisa. I will go on the opposite way, so I will just say the word I like, which means like, hey, what's up? How is everything going? I know it's I like. It means like everything is going good and you're just super chill and like everything is real cool.
What was that? I like?
I like.
I like.
I like.
I like.
Yeah.
I like. Okay.
It's like I like, but more like.
I like. Yeah. I like. Okay.
Anyone else?
So our agenda was paprikash in the beginning, and now we're I like.
Okay, hello. My name is Alexander. We are from ESN Uniza with Lenka, and share random words. Okay, we can say slanina. Translate for this word is bacon. You want to say something? Okay.
It's schade. All right, I think we are it. No, one more person.
Can I please ask to tune down the cooling because it's too cool here?
Mm-hmm, perfect. Yes, I will take it. You will take care. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. And thank you for raising the thing. The figure. There's one more person who is going to speak.
Yeah, hello. I'm Juliane from ESN Germany, and I can share with you another German word, which is genau. It means exactly, because in Germany we say a lot, ja genau. We don't say yes, we say yes exactly, and we just use it all the time, and we never realized until the international students told us.
Hello, I'm from ESN Brno, but I'm foreigner, so I can also count as a guest, I think. I'm from Kyrgyzstan, and in Kyrgyz language we have a word that literally means head of your dad, atangbashi, and yeah, of your dad, yes. It's often used by our mothers when you ask something like, hey, can you buy me some new computer? And she say, atangbashi, like, no, you can do, you don't deserve it. Go out and chill like this. I don't know, it's interesting.
Thank you. And what's your name? Just
Oh, yeah, Ahmad.
Ahmad, okay,
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. I believe this can be also a conversation starter. You can also share the words that you've learned on your Erasmus or things that you've learned that, for example, that ja genau is really used. So thank you very much for sharing. It's fun. I like it. I think we'll be using these words a lot. And now there is a moment for an important question, and you might ask, what kind of question is an important question, more important than the random word in a different language? So we need to reach the quorum, because if the quorum is not met, did the meeting even happen? Right, such an important question. Okay, now we have the quorum check question, and if you, it's been approved by some people. So it is, can you say a word chapi? And international guests, you can ask later on what was this? I don't understand it. I will not explain here right now. But it's really good conversation. This is a good conversation starter. Can you say it a lot of times in a row really fast? And you don't need to try. It's just for you if you know that you can. So, people with the voting rights, get your voting device ready, and those who can, who are for yes, please raise your voting device, and we will count you and lift it up until we count it. The whole hand up. Okay, and I cannot see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10. Is it 10? It is 10. You have 11. 1, 2, one more time, please. Higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, perfect. 11. Thank you. No. Who votes for no? 1, 2, 3. 3 vote for no. And then who votes for yes? Sorry, abstain. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 11 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, I was hoping this will not happen. Like I was like, yeah, I'm ready. It's 17, which means that it's off. We need 16 people to be present. Kuba, am I correct? We need 16 of them. Okay, so now let's count one more time. Who is voting for yes? Yeah, I really need to make it like it's the quorum. It's a very important question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's less of you. Okay, it's yes. 7, 7, 7. Thank you very much. It's 7. Now, who votes for no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Thank you. And then who votes for abstain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then we have 7 plus 4, which is 11, plus 5, which is 16. So the quorum was reached, and we are 16 people, and we will be voting as 16 in the next couple of questions. The reason why we are 16 is because 2 sections are not here. I'll tell you the names so you will not be like, oh, who's missing, who's missing. It's Jesen Hradec Králové and Jesen Ostravská. One of them will arrive later on. I'll let you guess which one. And now we have the voting number 1, which is, do you approve the agenda as it was presented in the preparation package? Yeah, agenda of the National Assembly Brno, na Brno dobrý 2022. So, dear delegates, are you ready? And if you vote for yes, please raise your voting device now. There should be some music next time for it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Count 16. Okay, perfect. Who votes for no? Who votes for abstain? Perfect. Yes. We can count well. Perfect. So the agenda was approved. We will tell you right away that there has been a change in the agenda, which was that the partner from the IPMA, yes, they could not arrive, so it was removed. The presentation was removed from the agenda. Right. Okay. And the next one we have the voting number 2. And it's about electoral committee. The electoral committee will be like used tomorrow for the elections of the national board. And it's been proposed that us 3 over here, Filip, Marek, Zdeněk, Petera, and Margarita Kuvaldina would be the electoral committee. So do you approve that us 3 would be the electoral committee for na Brno dobrý 2022? I was just, sorry. And now, if you vote for yes, please raise your voting device now. Count 16. Okay, 16. Who votes for no? Perfect. And who votes for abstain? All right, so we have 16 yes, 0 no, and 0 abstain. And yay, we've been approved, guys. Yay! Big time. All right, may you be blessed with sun and wind in your hair for reaching the quorum. And we shall proceed to the commercial partners update. Maria, would you please take over the stage? Yeah. And if you could stand over there because of the screen. Yes.
Hello everyone. I hope I'm not too loud because I'm used to keep the mic really close, so sorry. Okay, how does this work? Great.
You can click this one.
Nice. All right, so I'm the partnership manager of ESMCZ. Please don't call me Maria because it's like for grandmas, so just call me Marushka. And basically I'm taking care of partners who are companies. Commercial partners are companies that support us, and they might support us with discounts for ESN cards or through affiliate partnerships by giving us financial support and or by providing their products. So let's see who these people are. First, I would like to mention Yes Trips. I have been mentioning it for quite some time since we have had a pilot trip with them last weekend. It was a trip to Berlin. And Yes Trips are a company founded by former ESNers, so they're organizing really big trips for international students. I think that in Berlin there were around 400 of them, but I don't want to lie because I don't remember the precise number. However, This was the first trip that we participated in, and there were 51 Erasmus students going from ESN-CZ. And we also had some free spots for ESNers and even job opportunities for them, so one ESNer also joined as a guide on the trip, so he could co-organize the trip. There are some lovely photos I wanted to share with you. And evaluation of the pilot trip is basically there have been some pros and some cons. I think that the experience of participants, as I have received feedback, was really positive. I think that this is a nice opportunity for development of ESNers because we are offered also like job opportunities. And there have been some last minute changes and some miscommunication that I had to handle. And yeah, sometimes it was way too last minute, but I think that we can work on that. And I think that this is definitely something that we should proceed with. However, I would like your feedback if you have some from your international students or if you went by yourselves. Next partner that I would like to mention is Grammarly, because I haven't been mentioning it that much during the last National Assemblies, and I found out that it's kind of a thing that people use very often. Grammarly is kind of like an online grammar editor, so it checks your grammar mistakes if you're writing emails or thesis to school, and it can improve your English, so you know, you can get better every day. Basically, you have a 50% discount for ESN card, and it's for 1 year. So, right, like ESN card. So if you're like, okay, but this year is the last year that I have an ESN card, and then what? Well, it's good because then you have 40% discount for the upcoming years. So basically, a really nice thing, I guess. Check it out. We have the annual premium account, so I just wanted to show you all the features that it offers. It's basically everything, also including like plagiarism detection and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. Next thing that I would like to mention, next partner of ours is Wise, so formerly known as TransferWise. This is a platform, like a digital banking platform. It's kind of similar in some ways to Revolut, that you already know, I believe. You can transfer money in different currencies here, and you can see the offer for ESN card holders. You have the first transfer up to £500 for free. So good for the upcoming holidays, right? Next partner, you probably already know them from me as well because I love this one. This is the Passport app. It's an app that you can download to your smartphones, and it's usually used by students who are looking for sports partners. If they are on a university and they have friends, but the friends don't want to, I don't know, for example, play volleyball with them, they are looking for some other people to play volleyball with them. So they use this app. And the guys developing the app are actually kind of friendly, and they offered us a partnership where each section can have a website, and you can create your own community on the app. You can create groups and activities, and the international students can register to your activities. And also there's a booking and reservation system, and you can have payments there, which I think is very cool because usually the sections don't accept credit cards, but thanks to this you can accept online credit card payments. If you have questions to this, please reach out to me. Next partner of ours is Quanti. This is a new one. So it's an IT company, originally startup from Czech Technical University. Some cool ESNers are already working there. So I won't tell the names, but if you want, I can afterwards. So this company is working on some software and hardware projects, and they also provided Wi-Fi for our office in Prague. And they have interesting job offers for students, especially for ESNers. And they have offices in Prague, Brno, and Hradec. So if you are from a section that is in one of these cities, you might be asked to also like share the opportunities with your friends, either through social media or flyers or stuff like that in the future. And also, you know, you can have a nice job. Yeah, that's shortly from me, but there will be a lot more about partners today, because we have some lovely people here who will be talking about their companies and about our cooperation. So we have Vodafone here, we have Opigo and some new partners, Sky Chatters and KPMG. Unfortunately, Igmar couldn't join us at last, but I hope we will meet them later. Now I will pass the word shortly to these partners to tell you more about themselves. However, that's not it, that's not all. We have much more other partners, as you can see here, so you should definitely check them out, and you can do so on the esncard.org. If you are a person who takes care of partnerships in your section and you have some nice local partners as well, please do update esncard.org and put them there so that all the international students from the whole world can benefit from them. That's from me. I'm excited to answer any of your questions, and I would love your feedback on anything, basically.
Thank you very much, Maruška. Do we have second microphone somewhere in the room? Okay, perfect. There we go. I would hereby like to open the question round for Maruška. If you have any question to ask, it's procedural. Okay.
Like generally, how do people feel about the temperature in the room?
Is it too hot?
Yeah.
Too hot. Okay. Oh, perfect. Then we'll tune it down. And the questions to Maruška. Does anybody have a question? If there are no questions, I propose to close the speakers list. The speakers list is now closed. Thank you very much for your presentation. Let's give her a round of applause and welcome our Vodafone.
Hello everyone. My name is Peter Vysoký. Okay, and I've been working in Vodafone 5 years, and my hobbies is cycling, hiking, and beautiful dog Eddie. It's a Welsh corgi, and smallest, and fox, and short leg. Okay, and do Vodafone Group and operates mobile and fixed network in 21 countries and cooperate with partners and 49 orders in the field of mobile networks. And Vodafone has already covered more than 60% of population with 5G networks. There are hundreds of towns and smaller villages from Czech. The customer can purchase and tariff, internet and television from Vodafone. Okay, next slide is activation and recharge ratio year over year. And here it's summer and semester and winter. And first until summer, here it's last 4 years. And the highest number is 2018 and 19. And in starting 20 COVID, and the number is down. And activation, it's the same in 18 and 19, and highest number, and 20 and 29 and down. And the recharging is same. It's the winter, it's better. It's 18 and 19 are very high numbers, and strong semester. And 2020 and not order the SIM card, and little better, and 2021 and ending COVID, and again an order and SIM card and activation and same and strong in 18 and 19, and 2020 is down numbers in 45 and 2021 and up, and recharging and 18 and 19 is strong and 20 down and 21 and 337. Okay, and now and development or proposition ESN. Here it's 2016, 2017, 18, and last visual is 2021. And later present and Vodafone for you, and 2022, and changing package for the SIM card and changing to 3 GB to 6 GB plus 5 GB for free application Můj Vodafone. It's total it's 11. And the same unlimited message reach to Vodafone, Czech Republic, and 50% discount for 6 months. And extra credit 25 korun and price and same 174 korun and 50 cents. Okay, and a recharge option, it's same, it's working ATM, partners shop, the bar, Vodafone store, or Vodafone website. How can I find out my remaining credit? Send message for free and 7700 in form of collect credit and application with Vodafone and Vodafone website. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Like this. Thank you very much. I would like to open the question round for Petr, so we can see if there are any questions. All right. Actually, question round speakers list probably. But there are no questions. I propose to close the speakers list. Does anyone object? There are no objections in the room, so the speakers list is now closed. Thank you very much, and I hope you probably can answer when. Are you here, Petr? Are you going to be here the whole NA, or so people can approach you? Huh?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you're still here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can approach Petr today or tomorrow, so feel free to do so. And thank you very much. All right, now I would like to welcome Juraj Andrejka from HoppyGo to present us their presentation.
Hi everybody.
Hi everybody, can you hear me? Great. As it was mentioned, I'm Juraj Andrejka from HoppyGo, and you are definitely wondering what the HoppyGo is, but firstly I will tell you what is my favorite emoji. Yeah, my favorite emoji is facepalm, because the question is that why the hell you are not using HoppyGo application yet? Tell me. The HoppyGo is a really simple app, because it's like, let's say, Airbnb but with the cars. And when I was at my Erasmus studies in Lublin, oh man, a lot of vodka there. But I also, besides drinking vodka, was trying to travel a lot. And it was not so easy at the time, because the public transportation for me as a Slovakian or Czechoslovakian guy was like not so easy, and we always wanted to try to rent a car, but in Lublin it was almost impossible. But here in Brno or in Czech Republic, or right now also in Lublin, yes, because we are also in Poland and in Warsaw. I'm a friend from Warsaw. And also in Slovakia. Hello everybody from Žilina. Great. You are able to rent a car just by the application in your phone. How it works? Everybody knows Airbnb, definitely. So on the one side, I wanted to try to use a laser, but doesn't matter. On one side is the owner of the car, who is offering his own car. So also if you have a car, you can put your car and register there to the application and you can earn the money for wood car, for whatever. And on the opposite side are the travelers, are the drivers who want to rent a car from the normal people, from the offer what we have, because it's really, really easy to register the car, and then the offer is like almost unlimited. Every car could be there. We have vans, we have cabriolets, we have older car, we have newer car. It's really, really nice, juicy. So check it in the application. Or if you are not so fast, I can show you, because here you have a screenshots from the reservation system. It's really easy, just you will fill where you want to rent the car, when you want to rent the car, and then you will get the offer. Here is the offer from Brno, like I think that it's today, Lipova. So if you'll be somewhere here right now, just, yeah, this guy is so boring, so I want to rent a car. So you can rent Renault Megane just for 1 day for around 500 or 600 Czech crowns. The point is, this is not a minute car sharing. It means when you are going to IKEA, this is not a good solution. But when you want to go to the Vienna, Mikulo, to Prague, or wherever, this is exactly what you need. And what is really great about HoppyGo is that there is referral bonus system. It means that everybody in the profile, as it is here, recommend HoppyGo and get 500. This is very popular around the Spanish community here in Brno, because they are so close to each other, and they are inviting each other and getting like 500 just for nothing, for registration. You can do this like for everybody who you know. Here you can see that I am right now on the reward like 2088 or 883 Czech crowns. So today or this weekend with my wife we have cabriolet for free. So this is really good benefit for you, because if you would like to get right now registration, just to get to this QR code and use my registration code, which is HoppyGo SK, like Slovakia, I'm Slovakian. But everybody from you, if you will be registered, you have it there, and you are getting your reward, or the referred friend is going to get money. And this is not everything, because as we are cooperating as HoppyGo with ESN, every university in Czech Republic has own one code, which means that besides and plus to that 500 by the registration, you are getting as a discount code for every trip. So if you are from the ESN Muni, just use ESN Muni and you are getting minus 200 Czech crowns. So I think that a lot of things could be saved, a lot of things could be enjoyed by renting a car on HoppyGo. And what is also bonus is that almost every owner is English speaker. I think that for Erasmus people it is really important. Beside of that, it's important to know that by the it's good to have a Czech number there, Czech telephone number, to get the registrations information like properly, because sometimes from the numbers from, I don't know, Angola or from wherever, it's a little bit problematic. So please remember that for the registration it's important to have a Czech number, and also check address where you are staying. But everybody has some flat or some dormitory where to stay. You are sharing referral code and travel almost for free, as me and my wife this weekend. What is also important and good to know that if you will stay here for a longer time, especially for the holidays, summer holidays, then you can rent a car for a longer time and you are getting like a longer trip discounts, which is also a benefit. And just remember that what are the tricky things? There's almost no tricky things because all the trips are insured. So everything is covered, or mostly everything is covered by the insurance, beside that you will stay in the river or wherever. So definitely we'll have a lot of questions.
We can open the speakers list like this. Yes, we have one question over there. If you could pass the microphone, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Not about the temperature, please.
Do you use for the discount codes?
Please name and section.
Pavel Kříž, ICC2 in Prague. My question is, for example, my school in Czech has the abbreviation ČVUT, so the discount code is with the diacritica or without it?
It's without, just to make it more simple. But good question, thank you.
Are there any more questions? There are no questions. Okay, I propose to close the speakers list. Does anyone object? Does anyone object? All right, there are no objections. The speakers list is now closed. Thank you very much, Juraj, for the presentation. And until when are you here?
Until 10 minutes later from now.
Okay, so there is not much space to ask you questions, but we can approach Juraj.
As I said, the cabriolet trip with my wife, so you can enjoy too.
Okay, Via Maria will ask you the questions. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Perfect. And now I would like to welcome on stage Vít Musílek from Sky Shadows.
Cool. Hello everyone. Cool. Hello everyone. My name is Viktor Musílek. I'm Czech. Okay. And I'm going to tell you a story. I was so lucky that I graduated university in China, in Beijing, and I was traveling a lot between China and the Czech Republic, there and forth. I used to have 16 flights a month. It was crazy. And I started meeting interesting people and classmates in an airplane. So I was wondering why there is no such a mobile app where I can add my flight to that app and check other travelers on that flight. So maybe we can first of all exchange some information about the destination we are flying to. Maybe we can just check in together, sit next to each other, or we can just grab a beer at the airport or spend the transit time together, or maybe just have a coffee or share a taxi from the airport to the city. So maybe I might use this one, huh? So we have created a mobile app that we call skychatters.com. If you go to skychatters.com, you can download it, it's launched. And the story behind the app is pretty interesting because we launched with a cooperation with International Airport in Ostrava on one international flight. And pretty interesting thing happened. We grew pretty quickly, and after 30 days, we had users on 30 international flights in Europe, organically without any kind of marketing. And these are the 30 international flights. And after 6 months after we launched the app, we had users on 296 international flights all around Europe. And it was very interesting because we thought that our app will be used only by students, teenagers, but it was very interesting to be following the conversations in our app. So you can imagine the conversation, people flying to Ibiza, party, they are looking for the best bar, beach, huge events and stuff. So that was pretty crazy conversations. And on the other hand, we had a lot of families flying to Egypt and just connecting with other families to get in touch with them and just, let the kids go somewhere outside and play together so they can have some spare time. And hopefully our vision is to connect all travelers in Europe, especially students, because we really think that by the app, that the technology behind it allows you to connect with other travelers on that flight even before you jump to the airplane. You can actually add your flight today and your departure can be in 6 months. So it's pretty cool because if you are flying somewhere where you have never been before, you can just add a flight and just get in touch with some fellow friends. So we hope that we can offer our service to ESN and that we will be connecting all students flying all around Europe, and we'll definitely have some SkyShares Premium later, so we will be more than happy to offer some discounts to all of you. If you want to try the app, just go to skyshares.com, add any random flight, let's say Prague to Brussels, and we can just stay in touch in there. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, one more news. We just raised 1.2 million crowns. I forgot.
Question?
Sorry.
Yes, exactly. You could stay for the question round. Are there any questions from the audience? I'd like to open the speakers list. There are 2 questions. 3 first, Richard, then we go to the back, and then we go back to front.
1, 2, 3. Richard Mazur, ESNCU Prague. So I have a question on the multiple maps. There were 2 colors of the lines. There was one that was white and one that was yellow, and I was just wondering what's the difference.
We have 2 developers, and one of them likes white, and one of them likes yellow.
Thank you.
That was the best question ever.
Thank you very much. Then let's go, Martin. Let's wait for the microphone though.
Hello, Martin Václavík, ESN VSBT Ostrava. You said like you are following the conversations that people had there. Isn't it like a security issue, or is it somewhere in the terms and conditions that it can be followed?
Yeah,
just curious.
Yeah, we are getting a lot of questions about the privacy and GDPR stuff. But if you want to get there, you have to agree with our terms and conditions. And we don't read the messages in our database, but as users. So we are basically just adding the flights manually, and we are just one of the passengers. And it's the same thing as Facebook. If you want to be on Facebook, you have to agree with their terms and conditions. If not, then you are not there.
Thank you very much. Then we have a question over there. Okay, covered. Perfect. Thank you very much. There is procedure from Marie-Thérèse. Yes, international guests can also ask questions. Yes.
Marie-Thérèse is in Austria. With the whole green movement and all of that, short-term and within Europe flights get more and more in critique. Are you planning on maybe extending this whole thing to train travels or bus travels or whatever?
Well, we started with aviation. I like aviation, and I'm not really interested in knowing who is riding the same train to me to Prague today. So we like to keep in the air our app, and maybe later, let's see. But our current focus is to conquer the world up there. Maybe one more thing. Hopigo guy just left, so I can say that if you add a flight arriving to Prague, you can book a blue Tesla car, blue Tesla taxi that takes you from the airport to the city.
Nice. Thank you very much. Are there more questions? There's a question from Pula. If we can get the microphone to right in front. Thank you very much.
Kuba, ESN Czech Republic. I would have a question. You mentioned some cooperation and including some discounts. So I would like to ask what the discounts would be for, like what kind of services?
So because we just raised the capital, we are going to develop the app from scratch over again. So we are not really sure what are going to be the premium features yet, but we are open to be developing something for you. If there is specific feature or service that all of you guys would want in the app, just hit me up on LinkedIn, Viktor Musílek, and we can discuss that. So there is, because we have the data about who is flying from which destination to which destination and in which day. So, for example, if we know that you are flying to London tomorrow, we can give you some recommendations for some local services at London because you have never been there, and maybe you might use some rental cars or some proven accommodation, etc. So we are really like a community in the air that exchange valuable information, and if there is anything that and we don't, we'd be more than happy to just offer it to all our users.
Great, thank you very much. There is one more question over there. It's Tomáš, no? Mati, sorry, thank you.
It's actually Patrick the guy.
Name and section, yes.
Yes, from ESN Beauty. And actually I would like to ask regarding the data again, because you mentioned that where the destinations and the times of the particular passengers. So my question is, what do you do with those data? Do you store them, or do you just discard them after some time, or what do you do?
We don't sell them. We keep them for ourselves, and we are trying to figure out our business model based on them. But we don't want any ads inside our app. We want to provide only services that will bring additional value to you as a user of our app, which is the Tesla. So basically, we are just using the data to create or come up with ideas or services that you might use in the future. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any more questions? Okay, I propose to close the speakers list. Any objections? Okay, the speakers list is now closed. Thank you very much. And until when are you here so we can talk to you if needed?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay, then it's not so much. Then I wish you a great day. And thank you again for the presentation. And the person who is next presenting is already standing up, which is great. I'm inviting Richard Mazur from KPMG. To present their presentation. Enjoy, the stage is yours.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Cool. So, hello everyone. I'm Richard. Some of you might know me because of I'm an ES center. I have a very, very difficult position here today because A, I have to represent my home section, which is ESN Mendel. I have to also represent my new home section, which is ESN Charles University. And now I have to also represent the commercial partner because I work for them. And this presentation should give you an idea about why this partnership even exists. So there's going to be one part where I tell you kind of like why KPMG thinks they're cool, and then I'll try to make you understand why I thought in the first place that this could be a nice match between KPMG and ESN. So KPMG is very, very proud. 1, 2, 3. Is it just me? Further away. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, nice. Thank you. So KPMG is really, really proud of their social media presence in Prague. I've even seen like inside the trams in Šalinas. I've seen. Why does it do things when I don't want it to do anything? Is it doing stuff on its own volition? Well, anyway, so
someone has the clicker in the pocket.
Someone has the clicker in the pocket. Nice. Well,
he's not here.
Yeah, and it's definitely not me. Here.
Oh.
It's in here. Right. So it's not the pocket, but it's okay. I'll manage.
1, 2, 3. Yes, social media presence. They're amazing. They have actually, honestly, a funny video. It's actually the middle one. That's actually funny. They like to be very, very kind of like open and invite people, have pizzas and stuff, which I like. It's a really cool thing. Another nice thing KPMG is proud of is they're in multiple cities. So you might start to see the connections between ESN and KPMG, sections, and they have different branches. Also, they can like open, and I think thanks to Mishka, we are also very good in social media presence. So, right, they also have different departments where people can work. It's not surprising. They are a consulting company. And that makes them very, very close to ESN. Why is that? Well, basically you come, if you know something, and you're as active as an ESNer normally is, you're gonna have a really, really, really good time. Because, well, I don't, how many people are in ESN less than 1 year? Can you raise your hand? Okay, so I should be careful now. Right. So ESN is amazing, and sometimes you do a lot of things without actually knowing how the hell did that happen that I'm doing this. It's very similar in KPMG. Very often you do things and you of course enjoy them because otherwise you wouldn't be doing them. But you have not really a clear idea. I started working here doing this, and now, I work, my project was about energies, and 6 months later you're doing a project about, the distribution of stuff and things for each region, and it's like totally disconnected, and that makes it very similar, in my opinion, to ESN. As I said, it's a consulting company with different departments, different specialties. Mine is the management consulting, so we basically help companies with things they don't know how to do. So again, it really reminds me of ESN in so many ways. Like we help lost Erasmus people do laundry or I don't know, stuff like that, and they have no clue where to even start. And that's KPMG in a nutshell. We help other companies with things they don't even know how to start solving. And they have a really cool main building, which again, surprisingly, is a very nice connection to ESN because we just have a new headquarters that is a really nice place. Right, this is, how much time do I have? 1 minute? 2 minutes? 1.5. So, when I started working there, I had this feeling that it really resembles ESN a lot. I shared this with the national board, and I hooked them up with the responsible people in KPMG, and this is the start of hopefully a very fruitful cooperation, because as I said, a lot of the things and mechanisms and patterns that we as ESNers have to deal with, KPMG does as well. And that's why, for example, data analysis or knowledge sharing, those are the topics for the small sessions delivered by KPMG, because I felt and the national board felt the same way, that these topics are the ones where we could really help each other. So yeah, basically this is what's in it for ESN. Basically an organization helping an organization, I guess. And with these wise words, I will finish my presentation, and I will hopefully see you at the workshops and small sessions. Also, there's going to be a lot of my colleagues here from HR, where you can just talk with them about what all the other things I couldn't talk about KPMG does. So they're sitting over there, right there. Have a nice little smile. They're amazing. and they're just as friendly as I am. So if anyone have at least had a glance of me last night, you probably know that I'm a very friendly person. They are as well. So don't hesitate to approach them and have a nice chat with them. Right, so this is it for me. On time, perfect. Now, please, no temperature questions, but a question. Please, someone. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. I would like to open the speakers list. We do have at least one question. Good job. And of course also good job to those who didn't have any question. It's not about that.
Hello, Risha. Martin, ESN VSBTU Ostrava. Well, don't take it personally, but if you say corporate, I imagine something like KPMG. And we tend to say ESN is not or does not work as a corporate. And you said you see a lot of parallels between the functioning. So can you just give me your honest opinion?
Yeah, no, but this presentation and the entire reason why I even brought this partnership as is really, I do see the same way, because as you mentioned, ESN does not work as a corporate as it should be. At the same time, at least at my level of work, KPMG does not work as a corporate either. So this is, for me, the good thing, and I was a bit hesitant about that. But then I spent even more time in the company and was like, actually, no, they're pretty okay. And so about the parallels, the tempo of the work is very fast. So we are used to in ESN, everything changes very fast, people change, things we have to deal with have to change. Very often we are not entirely prepared to face the problems we have to solve. And as I said, when, at least in my line of work, you're working there, you should work on a project, and this project can very drastically change when it comes to the topic and the skill set you should have to do it. And again, it reminds me of ESN. Like one day I'm a partnership manager, and 2 months later I'm an HR, and then I have to be a member of the OC of a national platform, and it's new, more, the challenges change, and you just go and deal with it, and try your best to learn from that. And that's exactly the same mindset that KPMG has. It's like, yeah, you're not probably an expert on something that you're supposed to be working at, but let me hook you up with people that know more about it, and let's try to use our methods to actually get into changing that. And you learn, and then you go and you change the topic, and you rinse and repeat. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more questions? There's a reaction to that. A reaction. Or a new question? New question? Reaction. Perfect. New question.
So,
wait. To the mic, please, for the streaming, and please say your name and where you're from.
Alexander from ESN Bulgaria. Can you briefly describe why you think that ESN should work as a corporate?
My answer is, I do not think that ESN should work as a corporate. Was that the question?
Yeah, because I think you mentioned it in your presentation. After Martin asked your question, you mentioned something. ESN is not corporate as it should be, or maybe I misheard.
Yeah, no. You heard that correctly, and it was meant as ESN is not working as a corporate as it should not be, basically. Yeah.
Thank you. This is why I got curious. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question. Nice to clarify that.
So many thank yous. Wow, so much gratitude flying around in the air. Are there any more questions? All right, I propose to close the speakers list. If there are any objections, please raise your hand. There are no objections. So the speakers list is now closed. Thank you very much, Risha. And there's going to be small sessions. There's going to be section market connected to the coffee break. And then there is the MD candidates session. Okay? And after that, there is dinner time. Okay? So how it's going to be happening? So the small sessions, as you have been registering, if I may ask for the silence. Thank you. You've been registering to the small sessions up front, so you already should have your small session allocated. If you are not sure which you are signed into, it's in the agenda as a separate sheet. Then you check where you are, then there is probably, let me check, there is, yes, there is the space also written to which one you're going, okay? There is the location. So those locations, if it's not here, then they are in that direction, towards the back door, you will see signs, okay, of the rooms, and we are intelligent people and we can navigate ourselves by signs, right? So this should be solved. This is going to be the small sessions. Good. Then for the section market and coffee break, we will now ask for clarification of the OC where exactly it will be happening. And the NB candidate sessions are going to be happening in maybe outside, maybe inside. I will also ask the LC to clarify. However, just a quick note before I give the word to Adel, that please be like self-organized to a sense, okay? You know the agenda. Probably members of the OC will be reminding you to move to another place, but still you're also responsible for moving and for being like kind of intelligent and looking at the time, okay? So just make sure that you are proactive and like, oh, hey guys, I think we should now start moving to this or that, okay? Because we really need you to be proactive, so the whole thing can cooperate and work well. And now, please, could you clarify?
Okay, so the sessions will be happening in the third floor. The only one that is happening here is the one with data analysis with KPMG, so the ones that have it can stay here. The rest is in the third floor. You can find the rooms because they have open door with a chair in the front, and there are clear signs everywhere, so I believe you should be able to find it. And then regarding the section market afterwards, it will be happening in the vestibule behind this wall. So there are tables. You can choose the table for your section and prepare everything that you need to do that. We'll also have a social bingo, which you can find on the other side of the entrance because there is like this notice board. So you can take the social bingos there and meet other people. And we also have some cardboard, so if you want to write something, then you can use it as well. And there will also be a coffee break during the section market, which is happening on this side. So you can just prepare your tables, go for the coffee break, go for the other sections and so on. So then it's up to you. And regarding the candidate session, I believe it should be outside and the candidates should take you themselves. I'm not really sure about that because I don't have it. I'm not responsible for that. Can I have a clarification from someone?
All right, if this will not be clarified, then it will be in the chat, in the announcement chat. Okay, so then check the chat. Thank you very much. And if there are no other things, Kuba, I'm looking at you. Is there all good? We can proceed? Okay, let's proceed then to the small sessions. So people, let's organically move to the sessions. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow.